Hey y'all, tap in, tap in. Welcome back to the Tea with Miss Lady E. Let me give y'all time to come in before we sip this tea. Let's chat, let's chat. I'm at work tonight. I'm here tonight. We about to talk about it. I wasn't gonna go live, but I see people up wanting to talk about it, so hey, might as well get in on it. Anyway, why not? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Don't forget when you come in, if you ain't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Mm. Ain't none of my subscribers up tonight. Come on, guys. Dang. I don't really want to talk to myself. I already started this video. I probably still want to talk about it. I don't know. We're going to see. Give it to like the 5-minute mark. And we're going to see what happens. I know it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while, but I'm here. Hey, there you go. All right, let's talk about it. All I need is one. How you doing tonight? So we're gonna talk about Blueface in this Twitter post, and he doubled down on it on his Twitch live. I went in on the Twitch for live for a little while, but I ended up coming off there making a song. Wasn't too interested. He didn't want to talk about it no more. But Blueface has to put my spot. Blueface have went ahead and came out and said that he's not going with on loan with the lie anymore. Hey, boo, how you doing? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all coming in? Go ahead and hit the like button. So Blueface came out on Twitter tonight, right before I clocked in, and said that he is not the biological father of Junior, and Ronnie is, and he said rest in peace to Ronnie. I was going through a lot of the comments, and a lot of people were speculating it was something. He was only saying that because he got mad because Chrisean wasn't answering the phone for him or something like that. A lot of people was like, "Oh, she's not gonna respond." Woody woody woo. He just want a reaction out of her. Thank you, Doug. Hey, hey, hey. So there was like don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. So he basically said, that how was it? So she basically went back and she was like, she ended up posting some screenshots of some messages supposed to be from Instagram, but it had user or whatever. It didn't have Blueface actual name of her basically saying that she wanted space and she protected her child. Everybody's I ain't gonna say everybody. Some people are, the rock stars are really jumping on her side about, protecting the baby, this, and that, and the other one. But I want to know when all that energy was when she was pregnant. She was drinking and smoking, and y'all telling her it was okay. Okay, that's one. Two, Blueface been saying this the whole time. He been said on right before he went to prison, all that he been said that the test was on, that was on DNA test that was done on Zeus was fake. The baby wasn't his. He been denied. Carlissa kind of hinted at one point and said that if the baby didn't have no daddy, Blue the type that he's gonna take care of the baby. As y'all can see, he's being step daddy to Nevaeh's son. It seems like he don't mind doing it or whatever. So that could really pretty much explain why, you know what I'm saying, he kept it up for so long. I hate he kept it up for so long before Ronnie got a test, but maybe he was trying to see would she give Ronnie a test because he didn't have a real one. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. I'm just glad it's out. I don't really believe. I don't really. I don't know. I just feel like it's out now. She's still gonna try to cover up. My whole thing is that's just like the whole thing with whatever's going on with Chrisean and his health, little baby Chrisean and his health. I feel like Chrisean get a kick out of having the internet talking about or speculating when she could shut stuff down. Uh, just like with the baby's health, you know what I'm saying? If he got whatever going on, just say it is what it is. We're going to therapy. Does she not know more people probably will follow her and stuff with showing that she's doing something about what's going on with her child instead of just focusing on herself for one. Um, yeah, what y'all think? Go ahead, y'all. Respond back. Because I'm getting a brain fart. I feel like I'm rambling. But I don't know. I just feel like Blueface been saying this. He been saying it when his baby. Um, Carlissa, she just started saying basically, I'm going with whatever they say. She go with what Blueface say. If Blueface is claiming the baby, she was claiming the baby. Um, a lot of people been following him with a lot of stuff like, ain't nobody's perfect. He ain't perfect. Whatever, whatever. But I don't know why one like anybody would try to keep that relationship from their child. You know what I'm saying? A child need both parents. Like, um, I ain't never kept my kids away from their dad. Like that's just not as much as I didn't couldn't stand them or whatever. Them kids asked to go. He didn't have a car to come get them. I'm bringing them all the way up there. I used to get to. I had family members like, well, why you bringing them all the way up there? Why you always meet them? He ain't giving you gas. Da, da, da. Cause that's their daddy. He want them. They want him. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew they wasn't gonna be in danger. That's another thing. Everybody like, oh, she protecting the baby, this and that other. I wouldn't trust them around my baby neither. If you don't trust a man around your child or don't trust his man, why are you laying up with that man? Why would you procreate with someone you don't even trust to be around a child after it's here? Exactly, Brooklyn. He ain't. It's like the baby. Like I've been ever since he came. The baby looked like Ronnie. Like I don't see Blueface in the baby at all. The baby looked like her and Ronnie. The baby looked like her too, but the baby looked like her and Ronnie. I and I don't know so many. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's quite entertaining though. If I tell you that. All I want out of all this though, for real, go ahead. Y'all can put it in the comments. Hashtag Save Junior. Because I just feel like more than anything, she just need to do right by a child. Stop worrying about the men. If you don't want the daddy in his life, that's fine. Well, you make sure you take care of everything you need to take care of for your child yourself, and that's for real. Like early intervention is very important and things like that. And then I seen people comment about clubfoot and stuff and how their kids was had the little cast or whatever on their feet from the time when they was really young before it started correcting, and then they still had to wear certain shoes. It's like it's a lot of stuff that she can do that can help her child, and she's choosing not to, just to run with whatever narrative. And that ain't right. That ain't good for the baby. Um, she should care more about what's going on with him. Um, is she? I'm just giving it a little bit more time. We ain't made it really to a year mark with her being changed. If y'all don't know, I used to be a Chrisean fan. I ain't gonna say fan, but I used to like her. You know what I'm saying? But after so many lies and stuff, she just started making my head hurt. And then the way I just be seeing what she be like I said, it's the lack of, like I say, she have her baby sometimes and stuff. It was points where she was really focused more on Bino than her child. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she went through that, but now she have her baby more and stuff like that. But she really needs to get him the help that he need. And she been denying. My baby can walk. My baby can talk. My baby can eat. And then she was on live a couple of weeks ago talking about, oh, he's doing so much better. He's doing good. That's real good step for him, just for him to be walking across the plate on the side of the playpen holding on. So that, and he's almost 3. He'll be 3 in September. So that goes to show you that he's delayed. So like I say, all that time when she just been denied, and making everybody seem like, oh, they dragging the baby, they dragging the baby. Ain't no one being dragged. I ain't gonna say no one. It's a few people that might drag the baby a little bit, but most people are dragging her parenting and how what she's doing for her child or lack of doing. But Blueface is not the father. Blueface said he ain't the father. And for people want to keep on bringing up that DNA test that was done on Zeus, he been said that was fake. We all know. Shout out to Denied. Y'all could subscribe to his YouTube. He on Instagram too. He got videos. When he recorded, he called DDC. He called the number. He used the numbers that was on the DNA test that Chrisean posted, and they said the names didn't match to the case number. So there you go. So until they had one done through courts, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I wasn't in bed with none of them, so I can't say woo to woo, but we all know Ronnie was saying what he was saying. Blueface was saying what he was saying before Ronnie even came out and started saying what he was saying. Chrisean had done said what she was said about messing back with Ronnie, messing with both of them. We all know she was messing with both of them around the same daggone time. Then the baby came out looking like Ronnie. All she had to do was get them in the DNA test for real. Now she embarrassed. Then I don't know. Like, know her birthday like next week or the end. Yeah, her birthday like next Saturday or something like that. She got her little fight coming up. He got a little fight coming up. So a lot of people just saying, "Oh, he doing this for cloud, trying to mess up." Like, but he really ain't been talking about her for real. People always, and that's what I hate about her fans and stuff. People will bring her or the baby up on his lives or on his page when he posts something on his mama page, on her live, or when the blogs post them, they'll bring up Chrisean and the baby and why he ain't doing this, and they want Chrisean to be bothered. And when they ain't mention her, then when something get mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's all they wanted in the first day of cloud. When quite honestly, it don't seem like neither one of them was really too much worried about the other one. But Carlissa Ben said that, it had started bothering him that he can't see his child. And then every time he do something with his kids or Nevaeh and her son around, everybody all in the comments talking about how he a deadbeat and he could do this for his kids and do that, but he ain't checked on Junior. Have he checked on Junior? Did he care about him? And he was like, you know what? Before I keep on letting y'all call me a deadbeat of a child that's not even biologically mine, that I was still trying to be in their life, and their mama don't want me to be in their life because I don't want to be in her life, I'm gonna just tell the truth. And quite honestly, I know a similar case to that in around where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? A, a daddy knew it was his since he was around. He still stood up. And the mama just bashed the man and stuff like he ain't got real biological kids, just bashed the man and all this and that other until he just finally got to the point he like, you know what, I'm just let you have it. Now I really don't know the details because she never ever came out and told nobody, who her real baby daddy is, but she has made subliminal posts since then that basically, yeah, that wasn't her baby daddy. Don't nobody know who her real baby daddy is, and do. But women do that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that people put it past. Like, I used to be one of them types, honestly. From where grew up at and how I grew up, I never been around a lot of women that cheated and stuff like that. It wasn't until I got around different family members when I moved to a different state and was around different sides of my family did I realize that women are put your throat out. And even before then, before I moved, I never really worked in plants and stuff. I worked in the school system and nursing homes and stuff like that. So I didn't know how women and men can be like in plants and stuff. And like women do a lot of stuff that women ain't always that innocent. Now I ain't gonna try to bash us because I'm a woman and we got some great ones out here, but it's some of them that done got tired and they be playing these men just like these men thinking they playing them, especially younger ones. So at the end of the day, Blueface done said it. He said that's not his child biologically. Y'all can stop bashing him about being a deadbeat because all his kids' life, he's in all his kids' life, and he actually tried to be in Chrisean Jr. life. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all seen when this man just got out for doing a 2 year bid, it wasn't 72 hours that girl was telling us that he done stumped her out with bruises on her, or one bruise on her arm that came from when the damn security guard just the day before. Because after this, she was live wherever she had went to, and she was live later on his live with her back out, and she had no bruises, but she saw he was stumping her out and stuff. Like, she tried to get that man locked back up, so he like, no, I don't want to be around you. He don't want to risk going back to prison and being away from his kids. He be around that girl. That girl can say anything. So he was like, I want to see my child, but not with you around. Then everybody like, oh, well, I wouldn't trust my child with him. Then, well, fine. Raise your baby by yourself. Shoot, that's what you want to do. But don't keep on trying to make it seem like he a deadbeat because you don't want, because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so lame. I hate that for people. Y'all ain't saying nothing back to me. Y'all let me rant again. Go ahead, talk to me. When y'all come in, go ahead, hit the like button. But yeah, like, what y'all think? I mean, those are my thoughts. What y'all thoughts is? I kind of want to share some stuff on the screen, but I ain't got time for all this. But I don't know. It's a lot of it just sad. Okay, nightmare. Ask the pappy. I'm that baby daddy boss. Well, I came in late. What are your thoughts? Okay, my bad. So my thoughts on it is basically, Blueface been saying it. Blueface been saying that wasn't his child. Blueface been saying the DNA was fake, and it's fake. They're not called the DDC. They said the names didn't match up with the case number, so we all knew that. It seemed like he was trying to step in after whatever happened to Running happened to Running. You know what I'm saying? In beforehand, before, I guess, you know what I'm saying. He was trying to step in or whatever. But when she didn't want that, he ain't gonna risk his freedom and him being able to be with his other kids for a child that ain't really his, just cause he don't want to be with her. What's up, Bubbly? How you doing tonight? But yeah, like, they trying to drag this man, calling him all kind of deadbeats and stuff. I feel like that's why he said what he said. Her fans love the high roller, him and his family try to keep her, and they, they ain't gonna make it without her. When he the one made her her, we ain't know who the heck she was before him. That junk just be killing me. Okay, period. Can I drop some bars in the chat? Go ahead, Poop. Run them comments up. Mm. But yeah, what y'all think? Those are my thoughts. I feel like Blueface is telling the truth. He been saying that. He been speaking the truth. Ronnie wanted the DNA test. That's the reason why she ain't got nobody on that birth certificate. That's why she got a boy and he's a junior, but he ain't no junior after no daddy. He's a junior after her. Like, it all makes sense. Everything makes sense. Oh, they retracted it, boo. Rich folk problems. I mean, but this is what I was saying though. It ain't all just rich folk problems. I was just saying that, like, I know a situation from that happening with someone around me. Like, that's my alarm. I know a situation where that's happening with someone around me. You know what I'm saying? It was a DNA test done on a couple people. The person went to daddy. He still stepped up because I guess she didn't want the other daddy in the picture. Woulda, woulda, woo. But she kept bashing the man constantly over years, and he still, he was still around, still doing for the child as much as he could because he had his own kids. She bashed him so much that he was just like, what's the point? Just let her real daddy do it. And I guess that's how Blueface said before he get Blueface be with his other kids. Chrisean be on there on that thing and keep on posting that P.O. box. She ain't even got to spend no money on that baby because her fans buying that baby everything he need. She ain't even spending no money on that baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's weird. to not call that dang on place. That DNA test wasn't real. Where you taking us, woman? Where you taking us? Where I'm taking y'all? Down this damn rabbit hole of Blueface and Chrisean. I'm glad the circus back opened up a little bit. I don't be posting much because I just it just I just rather read and comment a little bit because them rock tars they be going in and I don't be having time. They argue all day and I don't be having all day to argue. I got stuff to take care of. I got like now to argue, to entertain that type of stuff while I'm at work late night while people sleep. I'm good. Besides that, I ain't got time. I might say a little couple 1 2 minutes I went to sleep because I work third shift and I get up and they still into. I don't get on my nerves. I said what I said. I said what I said. Blueface said it ain't his baby. She posting all that stuff talking about what was that on that text thread? I'm protecting my baby. Girl boo bye. Girl boo bye. I don't want my child around this around that. Girl boo bye. When you was with being up with girl and that's what I'm people try to act like she just done had the baby in such perfect situations. Like she's so much better. At least that the best we done seen how that baby was living when that baby was living in Blueface house. When it was living in Blueface house. I'm just saying. And then I've been seeing this thing trending while we on Blueface. Cause somebody had brought it up talking about somebody had went around was asking women would they rather have Blueface as a baby daddy or be on government single mother on government assistance. And everybody that was in that video basically said a single mother on government assistance. And that says a lot about people. Because just because he a shitty ass man, he might not be a good man, he a woman, whatever you might want to call him or pay him as, them kids love him. He go pick them kids up, drop them off at school, take them. You know what I'm saying? And it's that type of time. Now he don't say everything like, but like, who does? You know what I'm saying? This parenting stuff don't come with a handbook. My second child be 18 tomorrow. Then my baby be 17 this year. My be finished with my baby. By next year, around this time, my baby will be turning 18. So I done did it. This parenting stuff is not what who. I take a daddy that's gonna spend a little time, spend a little money, help me out with drop offs and pickups and stuff any day before I take government assistance and doing it by myself. That's lame. Just because the man ain't no good or the man talk to me in the kind of way I ain't gotta deal with him. And he do certain stuff or say certain stuff up to and about Jade and all that stuff, and you see that ain't stopping her from riding along or letting him take them kids, drop them off, pick them up, and spend that little money on them. Like y'all crazy. When I'm coming back home, who is that? Needed meal you been on for 3 days. You funny. My kids can feed themselves differently. They grown. I don't have any babies. My kids will be 20, 18, and 17 by August of this year. So, yeah. And I didn't mind doing no DNA test if one was needed and necessary. The hell? I don't understand. But what y'all think? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about Chrisean. Do y'all think the DNA test was real that her and Blueface did on that show? Do y'all think Blueface lying? He just trying to get under her skin by saying the baby ain't his? Do y'all believe Chrisean? She just trying to protect her baby. She trying to move on with her life. And she don't care what he's saying. She ain't ready for him to be around her child. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't get that. I don't know. Like I said, if the baby was getting abused sexually, mentally, physically, I get it. But for you to be ready, and Carlissa was even saying on her live the other day, like, girl, we'll meet you at the police department if they make you comfortable for the first 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just want to run a show. I don't like when women use their kids as pawns. Like, that's whack. Women on men. If the man got custody, he using the kids as pawn. That's whack. Kids deserve better. Kids need and deserve both their parents if both of them are willing and able. But oh, so y'all tell me what y'all think. But I'm gonna bring this up too because this kind of on this topic too because of what Blueface said to Chrisean in the beginning of her pregnancy. So I was having a conversation a couple times with one of my homegirls and one of my homeboys, and basically I was saying I hate like the double standard that we have as far as women having the right. You know what I'm saying? My body, my choice. I feel like that's kind of messed up when it comes to a baby. Because I feel like women, we as a woman, we can say when we get pregnant, I want to keep this baby, whether or not the man want it or not. But the man don't have the same right. So say I say I want to keep my baby, but my man like, no, I ain't ready. I don't want it. I think we should just wait. Think you should get rid of it. And I decided to keep it anyway. Then he walk out. I could put him on child support for a kid that he didn't even want, and he told me he didn't want in the first place. But if I say I'm not ready for a baby, I can't afford it right now. I think we should wait. And he says, "Oh, we good. I want to keep it. I don't believe in abortions. We can afford this baby. We can make it happen." And I still go ahead and get an abortion. Everybody think I'm right in the situation. Like he can impregnate me, and I could force him to take care of it. But if he impregnate me, he can't speak his mind on his behalf on whether or not we should keep it. Like I don't know. So that's like a double standard type thing, and that's what Blueface had told her. You know what I'm saying? You sure you want? You sure you want to have a baby? It ain't all what you think. Da 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 da. She still chose to have the baby. I think that was partially because he knew that the baby might not be his too. Like, yeah. But what y'all think? And what y'all think about that double standard with abortions and like I said, if a man want a child, want to keep the child, but the woman don't, type shit. And you didn't even spell Felicia right. Whoever the F you is, Paul. Who is you? Crockett. Hey, I'll take the Jasmine Crockett thing. But I'm for real. I feel like a man should have some kind of say so in it. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't rape the woman, like, if it's rape now, that's a whole different type thing. But if y'all run done did what y'all did, y'all was messing around. Like I feel like that's a conversation should be had and should be, agreed upon. Because like I say, like a woman can say that she want to keep the baby and the man ain't ready. He know he ain't can't take care of it financially, and then she get mad and he being caught on child support, can't afford to be in jail and all this and that and the other one, get his license suspended and all this stuff because he can't pay the child support when he already done told you up front. But a woman can say, I'm not ready because I want to do this and stuff with my life and I ain't ready for my body to be out of shape, da 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 da. And that man want it, and she can say, I don't care what you want. This is my body. I'm not keeping it, child. Thank you, Paul. When you coming back home? Oh, I mean, but y'all ain't telling me. Okay, somebody tell me what y'all thoughts about Chrisean. If you just getting in, don't forget to like and subscribe. But also, like I said, Blueface said Junior's not his biologically, and Chrisean wasn't feeling him saying it's not his. She basically saying he just mad because she don't want him to see him, and that's why she ain't ready. Oh yeah, and Chrisean brought up. Now this is the stuff that I be talking about. Everybody always acting like, oh, Blue just want to bother her. She ain't bother him. She ain't watching him. She ain't watching him. She ain't watching what he doing. Da 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 da. But if she wasn't watching what this man was doing, how is she bringing up things that he said or rapped about, and she assuming she was talking about her baby? Now, one, as we all know, Nevaeh had been put like a pregnancy test in a windowsill and stuff, and everybody being speculated she was pregnant months ago. Okay, so now they just came out with it. But Blueface came out with some kind of song in between time, saying something about if I get a dumb A pregnant, the baby might come out dumb or something like that. But he was talking junk about Nevaeh too. But Chrisean, um, I guess Chrisean felt like that. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about her or whatever, and so she was like, you know, made a song. You still talking about our child. You said something about him in the song, and then you said something about his hair. And I'm like, he said somebody's hair. I seen that clip because they was clipping it. I didn't watch the whole live or whatever, but I seen a clip when he was saying something about the baby hair. But all he said was, his hair look good right here. I don't know why she don't keep it like this. He ain't say, oh, she always have his hair nappy. I don't know why she. He said his hair look good right here. I don't know why. Why don't you? Like, even you notice when his hair wasn't good. That's something a parent would say. I mean, you even know when his hair ain't done. You out in public somewhere, instead of putting the moisturizer, put him some pink oil moisturizer, some kind of moisturizer on his head, some hair conditioner on his head. Before you put that cap on, you let him come out looking like he was looking, and then he pulled the cap off, and then you trying to put water in his head. So since that got clipped for him and was put out there by a lot of people, I guess you trying to, speculate woulda woo. But that's all he seen a old on video when the baby hair was looking good, and just simply said his hair looked good right here. I don't know why he didn't keep it like that. I ain't never see him comment on the extra video when people was talking about the baby hair being bad. So, and if you Mincho, I just gotta retweet her. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, Henny. You need a retwist for it. Retwist these nuts in your mouth. That's what you can do. You must be a Chrisean when you mad because of what I'm saying about Chrisean. I can't stand y'all. Y'all say anything. And I don't even be wishing bad on the girl. I just want her to get her shit together for her baby. Not get her shit together. I want her to get the baby together. That's all this is. I don't care too much, but it's always coming up and down my timeline, and I have an opinion, so I share it. Period. Hate it or love it. Don't make me know. So, yeah, what y'all think? Y'all think is Chrisean Jr. a Blueface baby? Is he a Blueface baby? I always thought he looked more like Ronnie too, honestly. Like I said, I wasn't in the bed with him, but we done heard from all three of them that basically she was sleeping around with both of them at the same time, and it was around the time she got pregnant. So there you go. And I feel like the way Blueface keeps saying it, like people keep on saying, "Oh, Zeus might have a lawsuit against them for the fake paternity test with DDC or da 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 da." They can't get sued if all parties knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did get a real DNA test, and the real DNA test said Blueface wasn't the damn daddy, but they went ahead and made a fake one because they had already did the scene, da 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 da, and they went along with it because they paid them. Who knows? And that's how Blueface already keep on saying it's already been proven. It's already been proven that it wasn't his child. Maybe they did have one, and they said he is not the father. Who knows? One thing about it, two things for sure. Some things that people say may be a little true. They both do stuff for money, whatever pays. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he more prone to play with the situation because, like I said, it's not really his kid, so he really don't care. He cared to a certain extent of keeping money up. At the time, everybody was waiting on Crazy and Love 3 to pop off and stuff. Like, I just hate it for Ronnie though, because that man died trying to figure out that was his baby. And so for Blueface just to say, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you was really dead the whole time, like, kind of messed up. Cause like I said, everybody they knew. Chrisean knew Blueface. If they got a real DNA test done before they pretend open the one on the show. And if everybody remember, like the one from the show that they had got, the paper was in black and white. When she posted it on the picture of it, it was in black and white as well. But the paper was like kind of like folded and stuff. It wasn't like folded like how an envelope folded. You could tell like the way it didn't nothing about it look legit for real. Like when you get a DNA test, even from DDC, when they even want to come in the mail and stuff, it be green and blue, green and blue. It be in color. Not one time she posted a DNA test, it was in color. But who knows? Damn. Y'all gonna talk back to me? Or y'all just gonna look at me? Talk to me. I got about how many more hours before I get off? Oh, 4 hours and 10 minutes. Four more hours and 4 hours and 12 minutes. 4 hours and 12 minutes. Oh my goodness, chat. I like y'all, but y'all not talking back. I'm gonna have to go to somebody else's live and talk to them. I'll be all up in their comments. Cause I be having something to say. I just wish sometimes I just be like, I'm just gonna ask them that. Add me to the live, but then I don't be feeling like it. Cause baby, it be too much to type. My fingers so my thumb's so big and I be typing, I be misspelling words, putting extra letters and stuff. I just hate it. Just let me say what I gotta say. And what I gotta say is Blueface said he ain't the pappy, Chrisean. He ain't the pappy. How y'all feel about that? What y'all think? Y'all think Blueface just going on a rant because he mad? Because Chrisean ain't responded about Nevaeh being pregnant? That's what her fans are speculating. Since she ain't said nothing about Nevaeh being pregnant, that, um, he just trying to say something to make her mad. Or that he's trying to get her off her game because he knows she got that fight coming up. So y'all think he just trying to play her in her face just to, ruffle her feathers? Or do y'all think he just really tired of being dragged as a deadbeat dad to a child that he tried with that's not even really biologically his? What y'all think? Y'all ain't gonna tell me what y'all think. I appreciate the love though. I appreciate y'all staying in here even though y'all ain't chatting with me. We could talk about something after y'all talk. How to talk about Chrisean and Blueface. But that's like hot. Like I can't. I kind of knew that they weren't gonna last. I thought really when he got out, they was gonna be around each other a little longer. Once he actually was around her. First, I didn't think he was gonna be around her. Then I was like, oh shit, he don't let her stay over there. And then she was over there for like 3 days, and that's what people forget. Everybody wants talking about he this and that, the other one. He don't want that girl to be around him. He don't. She tried to put him back in prison 3 days after he got out. What person in a right mind would want to be around someone who's saying that they put their hands on them 3 days after doing a 2-year bid? Everybody swear he doing it for attention. He don't want that girl no more. I don't think he do. I think he was gonna try to step up to that baby. And then now she ain't allowing it, so he like, fuck it. Cause what we doing here? I don't see no new comments coming up. Talk to me, people. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. Well, if y'all don't feel like talking to me, I guess I will get off here soon. Yeah, I'm gonna take my mind this way, get it at 45 minutes. But if you ain't here and you haven't yet, go ahead and like and subscribe. Even if you don't want to comment, that's cool. If you don't want to comment on live, you can go back and put your comments later. I do read my comments and stuff. I try not to argue with people. I ain't gonna say try. I really don't argue with people. I just respect everybody's opinion. I'll tell you how I feel. You can tell me how you feel. We are not always going to agree. I believe in agreeing to disagreeing sometimes, but I'm definitely gonna tell you how I feel. And that's part of the reason why I got it in YouTube. Because I want to tell you how I feel. Don't forget to answer that question. That little question and answer right there. Try to do a little polling. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, I don't go live all the time as often as I was trying to at first. But if I get a good little bit of people in here at nighttime when I'm at work, I start going live, talk about what's going on, especially something juicy like this. Cause oh my goodness, Blueface said he ain't the pappy. Chrisean mad. Chrisean went on Instagram. She got about 10 dang stories on her page. She got about 10 stories on her page. I said, ooh, they said she wasn't gonna respond. She done got put like 10, 15 stories on that dang on Instagram. What? Y'all, she fooled y'all. And she gonna respond with everything except for a court date for him to do a court order DNA test. That's how you shut him down. Shut him down, girl. But she don't want to do that because then he'll have rights. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, and then we're gonna play it from this angle, right? So say this is what I meant to tell y'all a while ago. I'm glad some of y'all still in here. Maybe y'all still in here from earlier. Okay, so say it's just a mind thing that Blueface doing, right? He gonna say that that's not his baby, for her to feel like she gotta prove it to force her to try to go, maybe take child support out on him or do whatever to get a DNA test so she could prove he the daddy. But when she do that, he'll be able to get visitation. So maybe he trying to, but she still ain't gonna get my DNA test in the courts. I don't believe to invest about somebody's kids. Girl, I tell you what, I ain't that invested. But I'm gonna tell you like I tell other people. I may be a little nosy, so when people put their business on the internet and then blogs and stuff start talking about it, and then it's all up and down the internet, I probably gonna talk about it when it's people that's not around me. Now, if this was happening in my back door, somebody I knew, somebody down the street, da 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 da, I won't be disinvested because I don't like to be in messy stuff. It don't directly affect me. But this girl got the. How we so invested in somebody's kid? She had the baby on Instagram. Was you there? I was there. She had the baby on Instagram. She wanted us to be invested in her kid. You heard what she said? She got that $1 billion baby. Don't be mad because we invested. I like kids. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was so cute when she got, you know what I'm saying? I like kids. So I like little Junior. He's a handsome little boy. Her child like the only child that, the internet talk about though. You know what I'm saying? It's other celebrities and people that put their kids on there that I'm equally, I guess if you want to call it invested in, because I don't put no money, no none of that into it, but might make a little money off of it, but I'm not putting none in it. But it's a lot of people that post their kids and stuff, and I watch it. I like what they post about their kids. I might, woo. But yeah, she put it out there. So if you don't want nobody to be invested into what your kids and what you got going on, you want to put it out there. And her situation in particular is getting posted all the time. So hey, there you go. She literally was on Instagram Live in the delivery room, literally. And then y'all want to judge for people wanting to see how the child doing. She was showing us everything that was going on with the child up until it was time for him to start crawling and stuff. And all of a sudden, she don't want nobody to see. Oh, okay. But we invested. Nah, she neglecting. How about that? Y'all act like she the only person that posts her kid or kids on the internet, and people say stuff like it doesn't stop with her. And people just because people comment don't mean they're invested. Like we're just talking about it. I'm gonna talk about it because y'all like hearing about it. That's why you hear, hey girl. It be the same ones to talk about everybody else being invested. Every time somebody talking about it, they be in the comments. Hey girl. I don't agree with people cyberbullying people. I wouldn't like some people be saying some real evil stuff about her, you know what I'm saying? Or telling her like, she need to offers and stuff like that. I would never say anything like that. I just want her to better her child and then focus on better herself. Like I was telling people earlier, my kids will be 20, 18, and 17 by the end of this year. Two of them over 18. And when I tell you anything about me has become fourth for the last 17 years, 18 years, this is what I'm telling you. It wasn't about me no more. The last 20 years, my bad, 21 years when I got pregnant with my oldest one. So I say 21 years. Before I even got pregnant though, I didn't smoke or drink or anything anyway. So, but yeah, for the past 21 years, but I did used to do some stuff for myself and stuff. Past 21 years, it's them first, me last. But no one sees that with that girl. It's her. What she gonna do for her? Her first, him last. She need to stop that. And her fans need to stop enabling her. Her fans and the people around her. People don't understand. That's what I can't understand. Her fans got to be like the slowest people that walk this earth. Because how can y'all not see that every freaking body that she's been close to in real life, Real life. I mean, these people done slept in that same house with her, ate with her, struggled what in real life. Her closest friends, her siblings, and all that. She has spelled out with. Because she's the problem. But y'all don't see that. It's everybody gets her. Man, listen. And y'all windmill like hell for her in comments. Like y'all know her for real. These people know her for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We know what she want us to see and a little bit what other people expose. And then y'all be mad at what people expose when people start seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah. That's what, like I said, I used to like her a little bit, and I felt like I liked her. It was like a trauma bond with me and her, me seeing what the hell she was going through with Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he ain't the best man for somebody, but he okay, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't the best man, and I think that's why I liked her at first. I felt like she was going through a lot in that relationship, but the more and more I watched them, the more and more it was just. At first, it was just watching them on TV, and then for some reason I got more active on my Instagram, and then I get on Twitter a little bit, and then that's when you see even more, because that's when she going off and she posting and deleting and posting and deleting on Instagram and Twitter. You seeing, and they recording each other, and then people getting a glimpse, and so then the bloggers and stuff start talking about it, and you seeing like how she really is all the time. I'm like, dang, he ain't always the problem. That's one thing I realized for myself, young me. Them men weren't always the problem, you know what I'm saying? We can do stuff to set people off. Some girls feel like they can put hands on men and they ain't gonna hit them back. All men ain't raised the same not to hit a woman, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I felt bad for her with her relationship. That's why I had locked her before or whatever. But like I said, I saw that she's manipulative. She lies. She a Pisces. And I dealt, listen, that one right there is one of them lying manipulative Pisces. And they ain't gonna say that she can't never turn good, that she can't change her life around. But she done told us that a few times and she went back to the same bullshit. So I'm just watching and seeing that she's really changed this time. And hopefully by the end of the year, by this Christmas, she'll be actually celebrating Christmas with her child. Not running up a mountain. And maybe he'll be taking some steps or something like that. Not somewhere in a pushed off in a stroller or in a playpen all day while she doing what she want to do. That's what I hope. But that baby don't deserve that. That baby deserve a chance. And baby and elderly people and stuff like that, sometimes they don't have voices. And you know babies don't have no voices, but sometimes the elderly don't have a voice neither. And the people around them got to be their voices. Like, Chrisean the type of person that just like yes mans. And everybody know that. Like I said, her best friends, like her siblings, the ones that, even the ones that raised her. Like all that time, she even ended up flipping on Terrence and talking junk about Terrence. That's the oldest brother. Y'all know. And she flipped on Terrence. Now, okay. Let her fans tell it though. Let her fans tell it. It's not her, it's them. And and I ain't trying to say just because you're a Christian or you go to church and this and the other one, you don't cuss or you don't do this and you don't do that. Because Chrisean, every time she go live, she don't go live and stuff as much as she used to. So when she go on there, she always start talking about how she changing and she doing this and she working on this and she don't want to listen to circular music and she working on cussing and stuff. But then just the other day, She posted when she was in the bowling alley with some people just doing all type of cussing. So it's just like, girl, you just only put on that facade, you know what I'm saying, when the camera's on you or when you actually in church. But really when you just on the phone or you just in the gym stuff, she be doing all that stuff still when the cameras ain't on. I promise y'all. I just feel like ain't no way. The way she was doing it the damn gun bowling alley. Yeah. I feel like she's still her. She's still her. Ain't nothing wrong being her. Like I said, ain't nobody dang on perfect. But she just need to get her baby some help. And stop. She should have just took that opportunity, that help that she could have had with Blueface and his family. Like, mm. But if you don't want that, then move on. But stop trying to hold on, try to act like your baby daddy don't love his baby. He don't care about his baby. He denied his baby, and that's not really his baby. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Blue brought that up again now that Chrisean is back in Baltimore. Now people know where she could be at. She be at that gym all the time. So if a homicide investigators want to start, back on that investigation and start that question, they know where to find her at. You know what I'm saying? Like she done went right back to where it was at. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. She be saying a lot of stuff that make her look okay. Y'all still ain't talking to me. Oh my god. I need to go give me some Mr. Drink. My water. Hey y'all. I don't know if this is the same people that's being in here. Y'all just joining in. If you're just joining, go ahead and like. If you need me to go over what we've been talking about, go ahead and comment and I'll go ahead and tell y'all how I feel about it. I feel like I keep kind of ranting a little bit because ain't nobody really saying too much of how they feel. I hate that for y'all. Y'all don't like to speak your mind. I like to speak my mind. That's always been a problem for me. But sometimes I speak my mind a little bit too much or at the wrong times. Like, hey. Well, if there ain't nobody gonna say nothing, we about at the hour mark. When I get to the hour mark, no one want to communicate back to me, I'll just go ahead and end it. But I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I work again tonight. So if anything juicy happens during the day, y'all meet me back here tonight. Cause I'll be back. Not that I'm invested, but hey, like I said, I'm trying to be a content creator. I'm on my journey. I ain't saying I'm trying. I'm doing this. So I'm gonna get my content. Period. I got about 40 seconds, so I'm gonna just go ahead and sum everything up. Summary of this live. Blueface posted on Twitter. He doubled back, doubled down on it on his live, his Twitch live. That he's not Chrisean Jr., biological father. Chrisean posted messages Basically saying she ain't ready for Blueface to see the baby. She's protecting her baby and her peace. And so basically she's saying that's why he said what he said. Y'all go ahead, take the poll. Let me know what y'all think. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. And you can go ahead and comment what you think. And I'll see y'all next time. Holla.